The royal family is just hours away from a crisis meeting to discuss the shock announcement by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to step back from their official duties. It's understood the Queen has summoned Prince Harry to her estate at Sandringham to try to hammer out a resolution.
The British royal world is about to change forever. Imagine Meghan Markle as Queen, an idea that would have seemed unthinkable just a few years ago. Yet, as discussions swirl about the future of the monarchy, the possibility of Meghan leading as Queen has sparked heated debates, wild speculation, and endless curiosity about how this could reshape centuries of royal tradition. For Meghan, this would mark yet another chapter in her extraordinary journey. From Hollywood actress to Duchess of Sussex, she has already broken barriers in ways no other royal has. But the idea of Meghan Markle as Queen, that's something no one could have predicted.
The truth was, I wasn't sure that I belonged. I was so nervous. I doubted myself, and I wondered if I was good enough to even be there, if what I was doing in the world, albeit important and meaningful as far as I saw it, was it deserving to have a seat at this table?
"I never dreamed about being a princess," Meghan once said in an interview. "I wanted to be independent and impactful." Public reaction has been divided, as expected. Some see this as a golden opportunity to modernize the monarchy and bring it into the 21st century, while others argue it would disrupt tradition in ways that could alienate loyal royalists. Still, Meghan's influence and determination to stand for her values have already left a significant mark on the royal family. So, what would a monarchy led by Meghan Markle look like? From modernizing traditions to championing social causes, this vision could shake up everything we thought we knew about the British royal family. Let's dive into one of the most significant ways Meghan could reshape the monarchy, by modernizing it from the ground up. Modernizing the royal family. If there's one thing Meghan Markle is known for, it's her ability to challenge norms and push for change. From the moment she joined the royal family, Meghan has shown a willingness to break away from traditions that she felt were outdated. Imagine this energy amplified under her leadership as Queen, a monarchy truly embracing modern ideals. When Meghan married Prince Harry, it wasn't just a royal wedding, it was a statement. The ceremony featured elements that celebrated diversity, such as a gospel choir and a sermon by an American pastor, unheard of in traditional royal ceremonies. "I knew we were doing something historic," Meghan once shared, reflecting on the day. That moment set the tone for her approach to change. Bold, inclusive, and unafraid to challenge expectations. As Queen, Meghan's vision could involve introducing new customs to replace rigid royal protocols. She's likely to focus on building a monarchy that prioritizes equality, diversity, and inclusion. This could mean welcoming more people of varied backgrounds into the royal household and ensuring that the institution reflects the values of the modern world. By championing causes like women's rights and racial equality, Meghan has already planted seeds of transformation. Her time as a royal brought initiatives such as supporting female entrepreneurs and highlighting the stories of marginalized communities. These values could serve as the foundation for a redefined, more approachable monarchy. Modernization alone isn't enough to reshape the monarchy. Meghan could go even further by breaking away from traditional royal roles altogether. Breaking away from traditional roles. Under Meghan's leadership, the role of the monarchy could shift dramatically. Instead of focusing solely on formal appearances and ceremonial duties, Meghan could carve out a more hands-on and activist-driven approach. She's already shown she's not afraid to rewrite the rulebook. And as Queen, this mindset could lead to a complete reimagining of royal responsibilities. During her time as Duchess, Meghan prioritized causes like education, environmentalism, and gender equality. "It's not about handshakes and photo ops," she once said, "it's about impact." That philosophy could define her reign, emphasizing activism and real-world engagement over the ceremonial aspects of royal life. Imagine a queen attending charity events, not just as a figurehead, but as an active participant. Meghan's focus on grassroots efforts could shift the monarchy's purpose, making it more accessible to the public and directly involved in addressing critical social issues. Her passion for tackling mental health, climate change, and poverty could transform the image of a queen into that of a global advocate. Speaking of priorities, Mental health advocacy would likely take center stage under Meghan's reign. Focus on mental health initiatives. Meghan Markle has been open about her struggles with mental health, and she has consistently championed the importance of mental well-being. "No one should face these challenges alone," she once said, reflecting on her own experiences. As Queen, Meghan could bring this passion to the forefront of the royal agenda. Her work with Prince Harry on the mental health initiative Heads Together highlighted the importance of breaking the stigma around mental health discussions. Imagine this amplified across the nation, with the monarchy taking a lead role in promoting awareness, providing resources, and fostering open conversations about mental well-being. As Queen, Meghan could also prioritize mental health within the royal family itself. Given the pressures and scrutiny that come with royal life, creating a culture of support and understanding would be revolutionary. This could set a powerful example for families worldwide, showing that even institutions steeped in tradition can prioritize emotional health. While mental health would be a key focus, Meghan's passion for social justice would also play a transformative role in her vision as Queen. Social justice. Social justice has always been a cornerstone of Meghan Markle's identity. From her early activism as a young girl to her current work advocating for equality, she has demonstrated a deep commitment to addressing systemic issues. As Queen, Meghan could use her platform to make social equity a central focus of the monarchy. During her time as Duchess, Meghan highlighted issues such as gender inequality, racial discrimination, and poverty. She once said, "It's not enough to talk about change, you have to act on it." This philosophy could guide her reign, bringing the monarchy closer to addressing the needs of everyday people. Imagine royal resources being directed toward initiatives that tackle income inequality, education gaps, and access to health care. Meghan could collaborate with global organizations to create programs that uplift marginalized communities, both in the UK and abroad. Her leadership would show that the monarchy can be a force for meaningful societal change. Along with domestic changes, Meghan's unique background would give her the ability to reshape the monarchy's approach to international relations. International relations and diplomacy. Meghan Markle's American roots and global popularity make her a natural diplomat. As Queen, she could bring a fresh perspective to the monarchy's role in international relations, strengthening ties with both traditional allies and emerging global powers. Her background as an actress and activist has given Meghan a unique ability to connect with people from all walks of life. "Empathy is the most important currency," she once said. This approach could redefine how the monarchy engages with the world, emphasizing collaboration, understanding, and mutual respect. Meghan's influence could strengthen ties between the UK and the United States, as well as with Commonwealth nations. Her commitment to issues like women's rights and education could serve as a bridge, creating shared initiatives that address global challenges. In a world increasingly defined by diversity and interconnectedness, Meghan's leadership could make the monarchy a symbol of progress and inclusivity on the world stage. Shifting the royal image. The British royal family has always been an institution rooted in tradition, but under Meghan Markle's leadership, its image could undergo a complete transformation. Imagine a monarchy that is not only more relatable, but also more engaged with the public through modern means of communication. Meghan's ability to connect with people, coupled with her expertise in navigating media and public relations, could usher in a new era of transparency and approachability. From the beginning of her royal journey, Meghan displayed an instinctive understanding of how to engage with the public. Her use of platforms like Instagram to highlight causes close to her heart resonated deeply with younger audiences. One of her most famous quotes reflects her approach to public service. "With great privilege comes great responsibility." As Queen, Meghan could bring this philosophy to life by transforming the royal family's engagement with its citizens. Social media would likely play a crucial role in this shift. Meghan and Harry's @Sussex Royal Instagram account broke records, amassing millions of followers and showcasing how the monarchy could connect directly with people around the world. Under Meghan's leadership, the royal family could adopt a more modern, personal approach to digital communication, sharing behind-the-scenes moments, amplifying charitable efforts, and fostering real-time dialogue with the public. Another way Meghan could modernize the royal image is by making the institution more inclusive. Her visibility as a biracial woman in a historically homogeneous monarchy has already sent a powerful message about representation. As Queen, Meghan could expand this by championing policies that ensure greater diversity within the royal household itself, from staff to advisory roles. This commitment to inclusion would not only modernize the monarchy, but also strengthen its connection to a multicultural Britain. Finally, Meghan's ability to handle the media would help reshape the narrative surrounding the royal family. While she has faced her fair share of criticism, her resilience and focus on her values have earned her widespread admiration. By redefining how the monarchy interacts with the press, focusing on accountability and mutual respect, Meghan could set a new standard for royal media relations, one that prioritizes transparency over secrecy. While Meghan's modernizing influence would transform the royal image, her potential updates to royal customs and protocols would be equally groundbreaking. Changes in royal protocols and etiquette. The British monarchy is famously bound by tradition, but Meghan Markle has proven time and again that she's not afraid to break the rules when necessary. As Queen, she could bring much-needed updates to royal protocols and etiquette, making the institution more accessible and relevant in today's world. During her time as Duchess, Meghan subtly challenged several royal customs, whether it was closing her own car door, a small but symbolic act, or choosing a maternity wardrobe that reflected her personal style. Rather than adhering to strict dress codes, Meghan demonstrated her willingness to balance tradition with practicality. Traditions are important, but they shouldn't come at the cost of progress, she once said. As Queen, Meghan could take these updates further. One area where she might focus her attention is simplifying the monarchy's public appearances. Royal events are often criticized for being overly formal and inaccessible. Meghan could reimagine these events to include more casual interactions, creating opportunities for the public to engage directly with the royal family. Imagine garden parties where attendees feel like guests rather than spectators, or public forums where the monarchy actively listens to citizens' concerns. Another area ripe for reform is the strict royal protocols surrounding behavior and dress. Meghan's influence could relax outdated customs, allowing members of the royal family to express more of their individuality. For example, she might advocate for more flexible dress codes, prioritizing comfort and practicality over tradition. Additionally, Meghan's American roots could lead to the integration of new cultural elements into the monarchy. This could include celebrating diverse holidays, recognizing achievements across various communities, and embracing a more global perspective. By blending British traditions with modern, multicultural values, Meghan could create a monarchy that feels inclusive and forward-thinking. But Meghan's reforms wouldn't stop at protocol updates. As a passionate advocate for women's rights, she could bring a renewed focus on empowering women within the monarchy. Enhanced role for women in the monarchy. One of Meghan Markle's defining traits is her unwavering commitment to gender equality. As Queen, she could use her position to elevate the role of women within the monarchy and beyond, creating a ripple effect that empowers women across Britain and the Commonwealth. From the moment she entered the royal family, Meghan championed causes that uplift women. She once said, "Women don't need to find a voice. They have a voice. They need to feel empowered to use it." This belief has guided her work with organizations like SmartWorks, which provides professional attire and coaching to unemployed women. As Queen, Meghan could expand such initiatives, making gender equality a cornerstone of her reign. One potential area for change is within the royal household itself. Historically, roles within the monarchy have often been defined by tradition rather than merit. Meghan could advocate for greater leadership opportunities for women within the institution, ensuring that they have a voice in shaping the monarchy's future. This could include appointing more women to senior advisory roles and creating mentorship programs for young women interested in public service. Beyond the palace, Meghan could use her influence to promote policies that support gender equality on a national scale. This might include advocating for equal pay, expanding childcare support, and creating more opportunities for women in leadership positions. By aligning the monarchy with these modern values, Meghan could position it as a force for positive societal change. Empowering women would be just one aspect of Meghan's vision for a modern monarchy. Financial transparency and accountability would also play a significant role in her reforms. Reforms in royal spending and transparency. One of the most controversial aspects of the British monarchy has always been its finances. Critics frequently question how taxpayer money is spent, and calls for greater transparency have grown louder in recent years. As Queen, Meghan Markle could lead the charge in reforming how the royal family manages and reports its finances. Meghan has long been an advocate for accountability, and this value could extend to royal spending. Imagine a system where the monarchy provides detailed, publicly accessible reports on how funds are allocated. This level of transparency would not only build public trust, but also demonstrate that the royal family is committed to aligning with modern values. One area Meghan might focus on is reducing unnecessary expenses. While the monarchy is known for its lavish events and properties, Meghan could champion a more minimalist approach, redirecting funds toward charitable efforts. "We have a responsibility to give back," Meghan once said. Under her leadership, the royal family could prioritize philanthropy over extravagance, making a meaningful impact on issues like poverty, education, and healthcare. By addressing concerns about financial accountability, Meghan could modernize one of the monarchy's most criticized aspects, ensuring its long-term relevance and sustainability. But Meghan's reforms wouldn't stop at finances. Her deep commitment to humanitarian work would shape the monarchy's global impact. Spotlight on humanitarian work. Meghan Markle has always been a passionate advocate for humanitarian causes. From her work with the United Nations to her initiatives as Duchess, she has consistently used her platform to uplift communities in need. As Queen, Meghan could amplify these efforts, placing global philanthropy at the heart of the monarchy's mission. During her royal tenure, Meghan supported causes ranging from women's education to disaster relief. One of her standout projects was the Together Cookbook, which raised funds for survivors of the Grenfell Tower tragedy. "Charity is not an option, it's a duty," Meghan has said. As Queen, this ethos could guide her approach to expanding the monarchy's philanthropic reach. Imagine a monarchy that partners with global organizations to address pressing issues like poverty, climate change, and healthcare. Meghan's hands-on approach, visiting communities, meeting with leaders, and actively participating in projects, could redefine what it means to serve as a royal. By making humanitarian work a central focus, Meghan could transform the monarchy into a symbol of hope and progress, both at home and abroad. As Meghan brings her humanitarian vision to life, she could also redefine what the monarchy represents for future generations. A new vision for the monarchy's future. Imagine a British monarchy no longer bound solely by tradition, but thriving as a forward-thinking, progressive institution that reflects modern society. Meghan Markle's unique perspective, shaped by her experiences as an American actress, activist, and member of the royal family, could bring this transformative vision to life. Her leadership as Queen would redefine what it means to be a royal in the 21st century. Meghan's approach would focus on creating a monarchy that is not just ceremonial, but impactful. She would likely prioritize real-world change, using the royal family's influence to address critical global issues. "Change doesn't happen by standing still," Meghan has often said, and her reign would be defined by action, not just symbolism. Under Meghan's leadership, the monarchy could become a beacon of inclusivity, diversity, and empathy. Imagine a royal family that champions equality, advocates for mental health, supports social justice, and leads by example in addressing environmental concerns. Meghan's ability to connect with people from all walks of life would make the monarchy feel more relatable and relevant than ever before. Moreover, Meghan's vision would likely focus on ensuring the monarchy adapts to changing times. From modernizing royal protocols to embracing technology and social media, she would push for reforms that make the institution more accessible to younger generations. Meghan's perspective as a biracial woman who has faced both privilege and adversity would bring a sense of authenticity to her leadership, resonating with people across the globe. However, such a transformation wouldn't come without challenges. Meghan's bold ideas would undoubtedly face resistance from traditionalists who value the monarchy's established ways. Yet, her resilience and commitment to her values could inspire a new wave of support, especially from those who believe the monarchy needs to evolve to survive. This new vision for the monarchy would also focus on leaving a lasting legacy. Meghan would strive to ensure the royal family is not just remembered for its traditions, but also celebrated for its impact on the world. By balancing respect for the past with a commitment to the future, she could guide the monarchy into a new era of relevance and purpose. If you loved this deep dive into royal what-ifs, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our next thought-provoking stories. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters.